Cecil. I'm a librarian at the Central Library, and I am here today to suggest an activity for you. I got the idea for this activity by reading the book Inside Out and Back Again by Thanhhà Lại, and I will tell you more about that activity, but first I'm going to let my coworker Rin tell you a little bit more about the book.
Saturday, June the 20th was World Refugee Day. We want to take this time to honor the courage and the resilience of our refugees. We recognize the hardships that they have faced, the new lives that they have created, and the positive impacts that they have on our communities. So for today's read aloud, I would like to read to you some verses from Inside Out and Back Again by Thanhhà Lại. This book is based on the author's first year in the United States as a 10-year-old girl who spoke no English in 1975 after the Vietnam War. But before I read the verses, I want you to imagine how it would feel to go to a new country where no one looks like you or sounds like you without any friends. How would you feel? I would be really scared. 1975, Year of the Cat. Today is Thanhhà, the first day of lunar calendar. Every Thanhhà, we eat sugary lotus seeds and glutinous rice cakes. We wear all new clothes, even underneath. Mother warns how we act today foretells the whole year. Everyone must smile, no matter how we feel. No one can sweep, for why sweep away hope? No one can splash water, for why splash away joy? Today, we all gain 1 year in age. No matter the date we were born, our New Year's, doubles as everyone's birthday. Now I am 10, learning to embroider circular stitches, to calculate fractions into percentages, to nurse my papaya tree to bear many fruits. But last night I pouted when Mother insisted one of my brothers must rise first this morning to bless our house, because only male feet can bring luck. An old, angry knot expanded in my throat. I decided to wake before dawn and tap my big toe to the tile floor first. Not even Mother, sleeping beside me, knew. February 11th, Thanhhà. Sad or laugh. School. I wake up with dragonflies zipping through my gut. I eat nothing. I take each step towards school evenly, trying to hold my stomach steady. It helps that the morning air glides cool like a constant washcloth against my face. Deep breaths. I'm the first student in class. My new teacher has brown curls looped tight to her scalp like circles in a beehive. She points to her chest. Miss Scott, saying it 3 times, each louder with ever more spit. I repeat, Miss Scott, careful to hiss every S. She doesn't seem impressed. I tap my own chest. Ha. She must have heard ha, as in funny, ha ha ha. She fakes a laugh. I repeat, ha, and wish I knew enough English to tell her to listen for the diacritic mark, the one directing the tone downward. My new teacher tilts her head back, fakes an even sadder laugh. September 2nd, morning.
In her author's note at the end of Inside Out and Back Again, the author, Thanhhà Lại, says that she hopes the reader of that book finds someone they love and sits next to them and implores them to tell and tell and tell their story. So that's what we're going to do today. Find someone you love or someone you like. Maybe it's a classmate or a friend or a family member, and ask them to tell you a story. Maybe they'll tell you a story from their childhood if you're talking to a grown-up, or maybe it'll be a kid and they'll just tell you a funny or interesting or unusual story about their life. And then you can decide, do you want to write down the story? Do you want to draw a picture of the story? Do you want to just hold the story close? The point is to hear somebody tell you something about themselves, and maybe you'll share something back, and then maybe you'll find something you have in common. Let's see how it goes. This is my mom, and my mom is here to tell me a story from her childhood. Yeah. And this kid is here to listen too. All right, Mom, what's something from your childhood that you remember? What's a story that you remember?
I remember when I was in kindergarten. I had not gone to preschools in a big family, of course. There's 9 kids. So we did not go to preschool, but we all went to kindergarten. So I was in kindergarten, and so I was 5 years old. And I remember Miss Shepherd, the teacher, said tomorrow is picture day. And obviously it was a big deal. So the next morning, my mom is getting me dressed for picture day. And so she put me in a pretty dress. And before I went to brush my teeth, she told me, remember to smile nicely for your picture. Well, that just really interested me and scared me a little bit because I didn't know what she meant by smile nicely.
Oh, no.
I didn't know there was such a thing as smiling nicely.
What is smiling not nicely look
Right.
like?
No, I thought a smile was a smile, but all of a sudden I needed to produce a smile that was really, that was nice, a nice smile for the camera. And so I'm in brushing my teeth and I'm practicing my smiles. And sure enough, at school, the shepherd took us out to the cameraman one at a time, and I had practiced and practiced my nice smile, but it was really, all sorts of smiles, hoping the one that came out was my nice smile, and and then we got the pictures back a couple weeks later, and my mom just looked at it and she says, well, why are you smiling like that? Because it was like, and I said that I couldn't remember how to smile my nice smile.
Did she get any of the pictures and frame them?
Oh, that's still my kindergarten picture. She didn't frame them, but I still have some, and I show you because it was a practice smile, but it didn't. I knew my eyes were supposed to squint and the corners were supposed to come up, but I just couldn't figure out what a nice smile was.
It's really funny. Well, there you have it, everyone. This is a chance to practice your smile before the camera, and find somebody somebody, maybe a classmate or a friend or a neighbor, and ask them to tell you a story. And then maybe when you've heard it, you will write it down.
A nice smile.
Maybe you will draw a picture, or maybe you'll just hold that story close. Thanks, everyone.